YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 loadouts that you guys need to be using on Rebirth Island. As we know now, Rebirth has been around for quite a while now, and it's had very mixed opinions about it, but more recently I've seen a lot more people coming over and playing Rebirth, so today I wanted to break down the top 5 loadouts that you guys need to be using. With this top 5, I'm not ranking these weapons in any specific order. They are all unique in their own ways and perform differently, so keep that in mind when we're going through it. With that, if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video or find it useful, definitely let me know by dropping a like and comment down below. It is always greatly appreciated. And of course, guys, if you are new around here, I post a lot of best class setups, Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, gameplays, and more. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely feel free to subscribe to never miss out on a video. So with all that being said, guys, let's hop right into this top 5. So starting us off in our number 5 spot, we have the Cold War AK47. Now with this AK47, it has great mobility for an assault rifle, which makes it go on to feel like an SMG overall. Having great mobility on Rebirth Island is definitely needed because of how chaotic and small this map is. And because of the attachments that we're able to put on this AK, it makes it possible to get this great mobility. Something else that's fantastic about this AK is the fact that it has next to no recoil, and the minimal recoil that there is very easy to control. And because of the fact that this gun barely has any recoil, this thing can get the job done from close, long, and medium range gunfights with ease. So here's the loadout that you guys are gonna want to use on this Cold War AK-47. We're rocking with the GRU suppressor, the 20 Spetsnaz RPK barrel, the Microflex LED, the bruiser grip for the underbarrel to get that better mobility, and then finally for the ammo we have the 45 round mag on. Now if you do prefer the iron sights on this AK, you can definitely take off the Microflex LED and throw on one of the lasers to help you with more close range gunfights. So moving right along to our number 4 spot, we have the Cold War MP5. With the release of Season 4, this MP5 has really become a lot more competitive than it used to be, and this thing absolutely melts your opponents. First of all, with this MP5, it is extremely mobile, so it's very easy to move around the map quickly, and the time to kill with this MP5 up close is one of the quickest in the game right now. So as long as you're hitting all your bullets up close, you're going to win a lot more gunfights against people who aren't using this thing. Something else that really makes this MP5 stand out is the fact that it's able to have a 50 round magazine on it, which really helps out, especially on Rebirth. This loadout definitely performs its best at close range, but it can definitely get the job done from medium and even sometimes long range as long as you're controlling the recoil. So here's the setup you guys are going to want to use. For the muzzle, we have the agency suppressor. For the laser, we have the Tiger Team Spotlight. For the stock, we have the Raider stock. For the ammo, we have the 50 round mag. And then finally for the rear grip, we are using the Serpent grip. We have been seeing a lot of pros using this a lot more in tournaments recently, so you're definitely going to want to give this thing a go. So moving on to our number 3 spot, we have the Bullfrog. Now this gun has always been known to be fairly good, but never really top tier. With Season 4 out and using this thing on Rebirth Island, it feels absolutely amazing, and it really tears up your opponents with ease. This class setup barely has any recoil to it, so it's very easy to kill people from longer ranges as well as close range with no problems at all. As we know, Rebirth can definitely be very chaotic and hectic throughout the game, so something that really helps out with this Bullfrog is the fact that you can have an 85 round mag on it, so you're always ready. Something else that's great about this Bullfrog loadout is the fact that it's very easy to use overall. Some guns are definitely more difficult to get used to than others, but the Bullfrog is one of those that you can just play a few games with it and you're good with it. So you're definitely going to want to give this one a go if you haven't already. Here's the class setup that you guys are going to want to rock with. For the muzzle, we have the GRU suppressor. For the barrel, we have the 6.7 VD reinforced. For the laser, we have the target designator. For the stock, we have the skeletal stock. And then finally for that ammo, we have the 65 round mag on. I find the 65 round mag to be perfect for me, but definitely feel free to throw the 85 one on if you feel that you need it. So moving right along to our number 2 spot, we have the nail gun. As we know, the nail gun dropped at the beginning of Season 4 as a special weapon to unlock, and no one expected it to be as good as it really is. The TTK is very quick with this thing from up close, and there is no recoil to this thing whatsoever. I mean, you really kill your opponent so quickly if you're hitting all your shots on them, and they really have no idea what hit them. Another pro about this nail gun is the fact that once you finally unlock it or buy it from the store, it's as good as it's going to get because there's no attachments to unlock. This nail gun definitely performs its best at close range, but like I said, since this thing has no recoil, it can get the job done from medium range gunfights as well as long range sometimes, as long as you're hitting all of your shots. So overall, this nail gun is perfect for Rebirth Island because of how mobile it is and how quick it is to kill. There is only one real downside to this thing, and that is the fact that it can only hold 20 bullets in a mag, but besides that, this thing is absolutely insane, and I definitely recommend that you give it a go. So moving right along to our number 1 spot, we have the Milano. Now this This Milano class setup is built for longer range gunfights, but it can also get the job done from medium and close range with no problems at all. With that being said though, you can definitely run this Milano as your primary weapon and run another one of the others that we went over today as your secondary. The reason this class setup works is because of the buff that this thing got at the beginning of season 4, and this thing is an absolute beam and has no recoil to it at all. The TTK with this Milano loadout is very quick, especially if you're hitting him in the head or the upper torso. This is another one of those weapons where if you're hitting all your bullets, your opponents aren't going to know what even hit them. So here's the class setup that you're going to want to use. For the muzzle, we have the agency suppressor. For the barrel, we have the 9.5 rifled. For the optic, we have the arms 3x. For the underbarrel, we have the bruiser grip. And then finally, for the ammo, we have the 55 round mag. Like some of the other weapons we went over today, this has a high magazine size, which is perfect for Rebirth. So there you guys have it. These are the top 5 loadouts that I believe you guys need to be using on Rebirth Island right now. I definitely recommend that you guys take 2 of these weapons and put them together like the AK47 and the nail gun, or the Milano and the Bullfrog, and give them a go. Some of the weapons that we went over today are statistically some of the best in the game, so this list wasn't just completely random and personal opinion. So with that guys, if you did go on to enjoy today's video or found it useful, definitely let me know by dropping a like and comment down below. It is always greatly appreciated and it helps the channel out a lot. And of course guys, if you are new around here, I post a lot of best class setups, tips and tricks, Call of Duty news, gameplays, and more. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely feel free to subscribe to never miss out on one of my videos. With all that being said guys, thank you for watching today's video and I will see you in the next one. Peace.